Hi guys, it's Molly with Soul School Spiritual Guidance and Healing. Welcome to your reading. I do not know who we're reading for just yet. I have all of my zodiac stones, and one of them just fell out. So if you clicked on the video, you know better than I do. Welcome to your reading. Whatever zodiac sign we're addressing today, this is for you. If it is your sun, moon, rising, Venus, North Node, or if you have a stellium in Taurus or the second house. If you guys want to know whether or not you are Taurus dominant, you guys can check out a video that I've got on my channel titled How to Find Your Dominant Sign and Planet. So this is the collective that I'm reading for today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm excited, you guys. I'm actually a Taurus sun sign. So, yeah, if you guys are interested in personal readings, you can check out all the information down in the description box below. If you have any problems with my website, soulschoolspiritual.com, make sure to hit me up at info@soulschoolspiritual.com. I will let you guys know I've been having a couple of problems with that lately. So if you run into anything, I'm going to help you out ASAP. But let's go ahead and get into this. The crow is a symbol for you guys today. And the reason I know that is because in addition to the Crow Tarot wanting to come out for you, I also have the Wildwood Tarot, which features crows predominantly. Now, the intuitive message that I'm getting with this is that crows are appearing as a message from spirit. And they're not necessarily messages that you want to hear, but they are often reflections of our shadow elements. So like I said, those parts of ourselves that we're not always necessarily really happy to look at. I can't make this up. I even saw a vision of this card, all right? Release the old and rest. All right, you guys, Tauruses, my bull gang, this is what we're gonna have an opportunity to do. Now, here's what's awesome about this. I do wanna let you know that whenever this gets released, and we have dream and journey. Okay, you guys, so here's what's going on. There's something within our shadow, probably some sort of fear, some sort of self-doubt, some sort of subconscious programming that is keeping you from being the awesomeness that you can possibly be. All right, that's why these are often when I get crows in readings, I can hear them calling, and it's like they're really just trying to get your attention because they're highly communicative animals. They communicate with one another a lot. They have a really good memory. So for some of you guys, this represents memories from the past that are trying to get your attention so that they can be accepted, forgiven, and released. All right, but here's what's awesome with the drum being on the bottom. The reason why this needs to be cleared out of the way is because you're being called forward. Rather, shall I say, whatever it is that you've been trying to manifest in your life is coming towards you. All right, that's what the drum, dream and journey. Okay, so it's a real slow and steady drum beat, and the drum beat replicates the human heartbeat. Do you guys see what I'm saying here? There's something that you guys, that your heart wants and has been wanting for a really, really, really long time. And the path is being cleared for you to receive that, for you to achieve that, whatever that is. However, we've got the stag here on the bottom of the deck. This is, sorry, you guys, I have notifications popping up. This is from the Wildwood Tarot. The stag is number 8. Now, in certain decks, number 8 is the strength card and 11 is the justice card. But in this deck, it is swapped. There's a lot of the major arcana that don't quite match up with like their titles. This should be justice and it's not, okay? So the names of these majors don't really match and the meanings of them don't always match either. But do you see how he's holding a drum? I mean, it could be a shield, but why would it be made out of like cloth? Animal hides. It looks like he's holding a drum. This card represents a balance of forces, all right, which is often something that is associated with the Justice card. But the reason why this is a little bit different is it's not so much that the universe is coming in to balance things out for you, but that you've done the balancing out. Okay, you've been doing the balancing out. You've been clearing this path between you and whatever it is that your heart desires. You've been doing the work. There's just this one little tiny crow left in your psyche that needs to be cleared out before this can manifest. So that's at the bottom of the Wildwood Tarot. I happen to know it's at the bottom of this Crow Tarot, and this is the deck that I'm going to draw from now. This is the King of Wands. Look at this king, so ready to spring into action, right? And this is a fiery sign, so you might have some Leo, Aries, Sagittarius in your chart as well. But here's the thing, this king of the jungle is not wearing the crown. Who's wearing the crown? The crow. Do you understand what I mean? There's this blockage between stepping into the power, stepping into your power, because of whatever this thing is that's standing on top of your head that needs to be released. Okay? And for some of you guys, it is directly blocking your crown chakra. I really feel like these are thoughts, okay? They're thoughts. It's a thought pattern that needs to be broken. All right. Okay. I need to really channel these. The Wheel of Fortune is here and it's reversed, okay? Like I said, you've been doing the work and the universe wants to, it's not even about like some cosmic forces dropping down out of the sky to give you the gift for the work that you've been doing. This is just a natural energetic consequence. This is what you are naturally attracting at this point of time because of all the work that you have done, okay? It may simply be because of this drumbeat, because you've been holding this thing in your heart for so long and so steadily that it wants to, like, you're attracting something to you, all right? But this wheel is so much like a drum. Do you know what I mean? This wheel is like a drum. What do I mean by that, Spirit? It's about steady movement. It's about rhythm. Okay, it's about rhythm. Something is disrupting the rhythm here. And what that is this Four of Wands reversed. Is it the Six of Wands reversed? It's the Six of Wands reversed. You guys, I really feel like you're not giving yourself the credit you deserve for the work that you've done. You're waiting for somebody else to shine that spotlight on you and be like, good job, Taurus. Look at all the hard work that you've done. And only then will you feel like you've been successful. Okay? Spirit's saying you need to, because I feel like the work that you've been doing, okay? For a lot of you guys, it is self-love. For a lot of you guys, it is simply just working on being happier. Do you know what I mean? That is hard work. Clearing out old thought patterns that hold us back from what it is that we deserve in life. For some of you guys, you've been changing your daily habits and patterns in small ways that other people aren't going to recognize. But whatever it is that you're doing to contribute to your own success, you're waiting for somebody else to toot your horn. And Spirit's like, no, 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 no. This is the crow that needs to be chased out of the tree. This final crow is you thinking that you haven't done enough because somebody else is not looking at you saying, oh my God, look at what you've done. Okay, whatever changes you've been going through, I really get the idea that they are really only noticeable to you. Let's get some more information on this. Yes, I told you guys. Clearing away old thought patterns. This is something you've been really, really working at, and nobody is going to be like, wow, I noticed that your thought patterns are a lot less restrictive, because that's something that only you can observe. All right, so this final crow, this final subconscious pattern that needs to be released is you waiting for somebody else to say, good job, Taurus. because this is a private victory. This is a victory within. This is not necessarily a victory that you're going to get a trophy for. The trophy that you get for this victory is self-recognition. All right? Spirit really wants to draw your attention to that. Okay? Yeah. What else? Oof. Okay. So you are transmuting a lot of energy. Oh my God. And it's healing your heart, you guys. It's healing your heart, and it makes me so happy. See how he's all tied up in that red string of fate? He's all tied up in that red string. This right here always makes me feel like the narrative of bad things always happen to me. Okay? This is a subconscious or unconscious thought pattern that things have sucked in the past, and they're gonna just keep continuing to suck, because that's like, you know, like the universe has it out for you, or people have it out for you, or you've always had bad luck and therefore you will always continue to have bad luck. That's this particular thought pattern, because he's wrapped up in the red string of fate. He's convinced himself that his fate is suffering in some way, shape, or form. All he has to do is pull it off of his eyes, and he will understand that he can unravel himself from that. Okay, so when I say you're transmuting energy, in this next card, the Eight of Wands, this bird is not wrapped up in that anymore. It's removed this red string, this red tie. Look, it's all bound up in that. He can't fly like that. Okay, picked up all that negative energy, and I feel like he's gonna go like drop it off at the dump. He's gonna go drop it off somewhere very far away from him. Okay, the Ten of Wands is usually about carrying that heavy energy around, but being followed by the Temperance card, you guys, nah, you're transmuting this energy, you're healing this energy. Okay, you're realizing that the future that you deserve, the future that you've been working towards, the future that your heart has been drumming and calling in for you, doesn't have room for this. So you're carrying it off. You're just gonna like leave it on the curb on trash day, right? I've never been so happy to see a Ten of Wands, but the energy that I get from that one is beautiful. It's beautiful, and here's what it's doing, you guys. It's healing your heart. Because how heartbreaking of a narrative is that bad things always happen to you. That's heartbreaking. I just saw 1, 2, 3, 4. That is my number synchronicity for the Wheel of Fortune, which came out reversed. So I get a little signal here on my digital timer, my digital timestamp, that says that this card is up right now. That this is what, if you're still feeling stuck, this is what needs done. You've got to take an inventory of your thought patterns, and how many of them really, or is there one of them that really does not support the vision of your life that you're trying to create? The narrative of your life that you're trying to create. I am successful. Good things happen to me. I deserve good things, right? You can't live this life that your heart has been beating towards with that running through your mind. You guys know what I'm saying. I think I've been clear. All right. So for some of you guys, the way in which, like, I feel like this is a conversation between two people. Somebody opening up their heart space and explaining, you know what, this is the way I've always felt. This is just the way it's always been. And just simply being received, having that person be like, man, I'm really sorry to hear that. Have you ever thought maybe it's not going to be that way in the future? Okay? I feel like these two cups almost belong to two people. And he's got an angel halo, look. But the Temperance card is a very angelic card. It's typically Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael comes in with his sort of truth and cuts through this kind of BS, this BS thinking. That bad things always happen to me. I guess that's just the way it's always gonna be, okay? I'm trying to keep these a lot shorter, so I'm gonna wrap this up. and head over to the extended reading in a moment. If you guys want to join me, the link is below, but let me go ahead and finish telling you what is the effect of this healing process. For some of you guys, this is not two people. This is a conversation that you're having with yourself. Like, they're showing me somebody like driving down the road and just having a conversation with themselves in their head. It's like their conscious mind is busy, like, you know what I mean? Like, you've got a task in front of you, but you've got these, like, you're going back and forth. Well, it could be this way, it could be that way. I could keep thinking that way, I could keep thinking this new way, right? But it's definitely a tempering. And what I mean by that is temperance is these two cups really slowly. When you have two substances that you want to combine, for some it is old life lessons and the new life that you want to live, right? When you have two substances that you want to combine, you can't just like throw them in together. There's going to be this big explosion. So it's this gradual back and forth that's happening. And what's really, really important about that is the fact that that substance had been sitting there stagnant in that cup for a really long time. Okay? And the liquid and the cup and everything represents our emotions. So there's been a very stagnant emotion within you, but then you find the ability to voice it to somebody, or even to just, you know, begin to hash it out in your own mind. And what that leads to, I love this beautiful throne that she's sitting on. This Queen of Cups is somebody who has the ability to hold space for their own emotions and the emotions of others. But what I'm really feeling here is that this is a gift that you have given to yourself. Meaning, you went from, oh, bad things happen to me, I guess they're always gonna happen to me, to, you know what, I've been through some stuff. I've been through some stuff and I overcame that stuff, and I deserve better stuff in the future. It's totally normal to feel upset, to feel downtrodden, to feel rejected, to feel, I can't think of the word. I can't think of the word. But to feel like the universe is out to get you, right? As long as you're holding on to that old emotion. So you doing the process, if you haven't done it, this is your advice, all right? You're doing this process of letting those emotions flow through you. And by giving them voice or giving them movement, you're really learning how to sit in your own emotion. And another thing that does is it opens you up to receive. It opens you up. It's so hard to receive when you're telling yourself that you're not going to. It's hard to receive your blessings when you're telling yourself you're not going to. Okay? That the universe has no blessings to give to you. So whatever you guys have been doing, keep it up. Just understand that this internal transformation, this internal transmutation is only something that you are aware of. And so you've got to pat your own back for this. Spirit is here patting your back for this, saying, good job, Taurus. But don't wait for somebody else to celebrate that for you. Just go ahead and celebrate that victory and move forward towards the thing that your heart is calling in at this time. Okay, you guys? I love you so much. Thank you for being here. If I don't see you over on Vimeo, I have to catch you back on my channel again soon.